Hi guys, welcome back to ADM Tech. So, today I've had my first experience with an Android phone in a very, very long time. I've had the OnePlus Nord here, and I'm basically going to tell you from my first-hand experience and what I've been told over the last few days. The phone's bloody amazing, and yeah, it's a really nice device. My sort of initial impressions were, it's a really long device. You know, I'm used to how an iPhone feels in my hand. The first impressions were, wow, this is a really tall phone. Really, everything just looked fantastic. You know, it felt really solid in my hand. I think when you're doing a price like this, when you're in a price range like this, it's completely justifiable to sell a plastic device. The Galaxy Note 20 gives me a lot of issues because if a phone can feel really nice at around £379, why doesn't the Galaxy Note 20 feel nice? You know, I've seen a lot of reviews and stuff. So yeah, you really can't complain with the build quality. It's my first OnePlus device I've used for a little bit, you know, that I've seen. We've got some camera samples we'll go through. I'll give you a quick rundown on the specs as well to the side of me. But yeah, so I think, it's a really solidly built device. I really can't complain at how it feels. Tom, whose photos I'll be using throughout this video, his order came through and it wasn't the best from Amazon. You know, I explained that story. So Tom's had a lot of issues with getting the device. He went from the iPhone 11 Pro Max to a OnePlus Nord, and you know, it does seem like he's really enjoying it. It does run really nicely. Again, considering it costs you 380 quid, you really can't go wrong. We had the grey version in today. And yeah, so as I said, height is height 158.3 millimeters, width 73.3 millimeters, thickness 8.2 millimeters, and it weighs 184 grams. The display, really nice display. Not used to. There's a few sort of angles where it didn't quite look alright, but yeah, you know, you can't justify complaining about sort of off-color axis shifts or whatever. You can't complain with that being the price it is and being sort of where this device sits in the market, because it's just a fantastic phone. It really does feel, you know, it feels solid in my hand. Really nice build. Nothing feels cheap on it. And the screen just pops at you. It's such a nice display. Your main sensor is 48 megapixels. The ultra wide lens is 8 megapixels too, with an aperture of f2.25. Ultra wide angle lens has a field of view of around 119 degrees. Depth lens is 5 megapixels, and the also controversial 2 megapixel camera. Yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? I think, honestly, I'm here to do this from my angle. I'm here to sort of see what it's been a really nice device to use today. It has been quite exciting to see something new. Yes, I've got the iPhone 11, but sometimes it's nice to have that different perspective from Android. Sometimes it's nice to see that and see how far it's grown. The last Android device I used was the HTC One M8. So Android has changed a hell of a lot. I think Tom mentioned that OnePlus did push out an update literally today to fix some issues with the camera. So OnePlus seems to be really sort of on the ball with their updates and making sure that their devices are running, the best stuff, which is what you want to see. I genuinely think the camera is completely fine. A lot of people have said, yeah, it's an okay camera, it's not the best camera, but you have to really consider that it's £380. For a OnePlus device, you're going to have support from it. It's a fantastic display. I'd say I'd rather get one of these over the 4A and its perks with the camera, but Tom's got the Pixel camera app installed on the OnePlus Nord, and it just takes amazing photos. Google do have amazing software when it comes to cameras, so you can't really knock it. I'll let you make the decision for yourself from these camera samples. So yeah, just basically just a really quick wrap up on this one. Yeah. It's a fantastic device. If you're in the market for a device like this, you're really going to get bang for your buck. And I just wanted to make this video today to say that sometimes reviews on YouTube don't always take into consideration the fact that the people who will be buying this phone would really appreciate it. I took this device today. I had fun with it. And I had fun with the camera. The skin doesn't seem too loaded on Android. It was honestly the most stock Android experience I've seen since I used the Nexus device back in the day. I would recommend this phone if you're in the sort of, if you're in the market for something that's sort of mid-range, you're not fussed about specs, you're not fussed about the high-end experience. You have to consider that, we are in the middle of a pandemic. We are kind of in a weird time financially. And this device probably comes at a really good time for a lot of people. And it's reassuring to see that OnePlus is continuing their motto of being a flagship killer. And this new Nord branding is really nice. Everything about this phone just seems really nice. I haven't had the time to rigorously test it, obviously, but at the end of the day, it's nice to know that there is a device on the market that is hitting all the marks: camera, battery life, screen, build quality. It's hitting all of that at a really low price. And you know what? Why not? Just give it a go. If your device right now is running a bit old and you're sort of looking for an upgrade and you're in the market for that, then there's no reason why you should not consider this OnePlus Nord. Obviously do your research. There's other phones on the market, but I'm saying from my experience today, it looked really nice, really clean device. The grey colour is absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I think OnePlus have completely smashed it out of the park. You know what? Sometimes you just have to try things out, and that's what we're all about on this channel. Thank you for watching. What are your thoughts on the OnePlus Nord? Are you picking one up? Are you excited for the future of the Nord branding? I'm going to be keeping really close tabs on this one to see where it progresses. And maybe this is OnePlus's hit. Maybe this is their thing that they can take with them. And yes, they have their flagships, but they have that sort of premium mid-range that's really nice. So yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Hit like and subscribe. Follow me over on Twitter at ADMTechYT, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget, we're uploading every 2 days on this channel now. I'm using some new software. Bear with me. It's been such a transition over this last week. And I'm just trying to learn everything. I'm learning Final Cut Pro off the back of my head. So bear with me. I'm trying to make videos nicer. I'm trying to give us a bit more content, and yeah, we're here for a ride. It's going to be a good time. So yeah, I'll see you on Wednesday.